Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're doing an unboxing of all the games that I've purchased in the past 3 months. I think there's about 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think there's about 13 on my list here and a few I've still to add. There's some in here. There's a few packages here. We'll start with what's in this box, because these are not, yeah, there's PS3, PS2, PSP, and a couple of PS1 games. So we'll start with the ones that I don't think are going to be as collectible, really. And they don't have official seals on them, unfortunately. But anyway, you'll see what's in this box. So there's a few games in here. I'm going to try and avoid putting any labels onto the camera as well, address labels or anything like that. Right, so we've got a couple of GTA 4 copies here. PS3 obviously. These are refurbished, I would assume. They were for Amazon, and a couple of Red Dead copies with the Game of the Year edition. These were also for Amazon, and I'm assuming these are refurbished. It didn't say on the Amazon advert whether they were or not. It just said they were brand new, sealed, and I was expecting them to come with the PlayStation seal here, but oh well. So I just kept them, but I really am not interested in games that haven't got that seal on it, and I won't be purchasing anywhere. I do actually have another GTA 4 copy here. 2 seconds and I'll get it and show you. Right, so this is the other GTA 4 copy I have, which doesn't have the seal on it, although it does have a game seal on it, which I guess is second best to having a factory seal on it, having an actual game seal on it. But again, obviously this is used, it's been traded in that game at some point, and games resealed it and resold it. So a few copies of GTA 4 here. Let's move on to the next ones. So the next games we've got is a couple of PSP ones. These are no, it says not to be sold separate. This was purchased with, in fact here it is here. This was purchased in the back whenever it got released for the PSP. It did come with a headset. Oh, what's that actually? What is that? Oh, Spider-Man. So that's sealed. Spider-Man DVD, UMD, sorry. I don't know if that actually, I don't think it did came with Soul Combat in it. I've just put it in the box at some point. There's my PSP there. These are the two games that I purchased with the PSP back about fucking 15-20 years ago. They do still work, they do run. My PSP still works, it runs. I did hack it about a month or two ago and put dodgy firmware on it, whatever. I've yet to download games and get them onto it, but I'll get into that at some point. So the next one is fact, let me sort this out and I'll be back in a second. Right, the next one I've got here is SOCOM 2, Fireteam Bravo for PSP. Aye, it's sealed, great condition. I'll tell you how much I paid for this. Oops, I think I showed a wee game there. Doesn't matter. So SOCOM 2. I think I paid £16.50 plus 350 P&P for that. You can get them, but they're no easy to get. PAL versions or UK versions. They seem to be kind of coming through America. You can get American versions a lot better than you can these ones. So anyway, this is SOCOM 2. What I'm just going to do here is this is also that's the instructions for it. There's a headset. So SOCOM 2. Let me see here. Move that out of the way. SOCOM 2. Purchased that with the box. And the headset came with. Headset's new. That foam stuff here is kind of rubbing off, which you can see on here. I did try and clean it up. Cleaned all this. Cleaned it all off of the game, front and back. It's in good condition. Box is in good condition as well. Hi. I'll tell you the price I paid for this. SOCOM 2. Again, I think that was about £16.50. My 350 P&P. For some reason I've got two SOCOM 2s wrote down. I'm not too sure why. Maybe it's PSP. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and just show you the whole collection here. Well, it's while we're on the SOCOM games. Let me move that out the way. Right, so here's the whole SOCOM collection. Obviously with the PSP game. I think I'm missing one SOCOM game. Well, yeah. I think I'm missing one PSP SOCOM game, which I'm going to acquire at some point. This was quite hard to get. Not the Platinum Edition. The other one, the original, with just the artwork, Black Label. I couldn't find it, so I settled with the Platinum Edition. SOCOM Combine Assault, SOCOM 2, SOCOM Confrontation, Special Forces, SOCOM 3. So this is a whole collection. I think this one was only online. I think you could only play that online. I don't think I had a single player camp. Aye, it says multiplayer only. I paid a wee bit too much for this. I seen it after I'd purchased it. I'd seen it at half the price that I bought it at, which was a wee bit. I was a wee bit annoyed at, but it doesn't really matter. These are all sealed. You can see the PlayStation seals on them. I've cleaned them all. I just used a wee cotton bud, put some water on it, soap stuff, give them a wee clean front and back, sides and that. Cleaned all the crap off them. So that's the whole SOCOM collection. I do plan to add maybe, I think it's 1 or 2 more PSP games to this. And that's the whole thing done. I don't know if it will be worth anything at some point. I've not seen the whole collection on eBay or anything. It is quite hard to get this. You can get this, no problem. But it is quite hard to get the first original Black Label edition. The prices I paid for these are SOCOM 2 1650 plus 350 P&P. SOCOM 1 yeah, 1050 I paid for SOCOM 1. And I got a £3 refund on it for the P&P. SOCOM 2 paid 1650 plus 350 P&P. SOCOM 3 paid 19.99 plus 270 P&P. SOCOM Special Forces paid 17 quid for it. SOCOM Confrontation paid £10 plus 305 P&P. And Combine Assault I paid £19.95 plus £3 5 P&P. There was some of these coming for the same seller, so I think I did get a refund on 1 or 2 of the postages because I got them sent at the same time basically. So that's the whole, well, pretty much the whole SOCOM collection, which I do plan on adding another 1 or 2 PSP games to it when I can acquire them at some point. I'm going to try and get them cheaper because paying a wee bit overpriced for this. To be honest, they were probably all overpriced, but I was like, do you know what, see if I can get the whole collection and then just sit on it for however long. Eventually the value will probably go up. Plus the whole collection will be worth more than just individual games. And they are all sealed, as you can see, in great condition. So that's the plan for SOCOM. Add a few PSP games to it and hopefully can get them cheaper. I'll see. I don't really want to be paying 35 quid for it. I think the 1 or 2 that I'm missing is worth about, they're selling for 35 quid. And I don't want to be paying that kind of money for the games, you know what I mean? So anyway, right, we'll get these put away and we'll move on to the next ones, which is I think there's about 3 games left. 3 or 4 games left. Oh no, there's no, sorry. There's 1, 2, 3. There's about 6 games left. 6 or 7 games left here. So we'll get these put away and move on to the next ones. Right, now for some cool stuff. Some of the old ones. In fact, there's still some here that's not so old. We'll get into these, I guess. In fact, move that aside here. There's a bundle here that we can open up. There's a shiny envelope somebody sent, which is quite cool. This was actually really good because whoever posted it just threw it out it was lying in the rain for a while and this kept the rain off it and it did a really good job, so I was happy with it. But right, let's move into these ones. You recognise these right away, obviously. GTA 5, PS4, sealed factory. Mint condition. And that's basically another one, sealed factory, mint condition. So the price of the game, just now, in fact, let me see if they're on the list. I got 1 copy for £13.50 plus P&P, so 1625. I got another copy for 1867, and I got another copy for 1899. So under 20 quid for GTA 5 at the minute. Hopefully it doesn't really drop anymore. I would like to acquire some more copies of it, to be honest, because well, the prices of GTA 1 are quite extortionate. Sealed brand new PlayStation 1. Obviously this is not as old as that yet, but in time there'll come a point where GTA 5 is just as old as GTA 1. So try to acquire as much copies of it as I can at a reasonable price. Just now, we'll move on to these. Hang on, let me get these out and I'll be back. There's also a third copy of GTA 5 here. Again, factory sealed, brand new, minted. Mint condition. But we'll move on to the other ones now. PS3 game here. Max Payne 3. I can't be arsed taking this out of this fucking stuff, bubble wrap here. And to go with that, Max Payne 2. Obviously this is a proper retro game. I'm going to try and get the first Max Payne Black Label, hopefully. I know this is a platinum, but again, this is to get one of these Black Labels quite expensive, and if you can get it, you're settling for a platinum if you're not wanting to pay the price, basically, or you can't find it. And again, this is factory sealed, PS2. Cleaned up the back and front, the sides and the bottom. All these games, just use a wee cotton bud and some soap or something, washing up liquid, just to get a run at it. Cleans them up, takes all the crap off. Aye, Max Payne 2 is a classic. I'm pretty sure they made a movie, a Max Payne movie. Aye, so I'm going to acquire Max Payne 1 at some point. It's just about getting it at the right price, or getting it at all if you can actually find it. Because it's a really old game. We've got 3 more games to get through, so I'll get these put away and we'll get on to the 3. And then that'll wrap up the video. Right, so we'll move on to this cool looking envelope. And then we've got another 2 games here. So I'll bust this open. This is not a factory sealed game. In fact, it's not sealed at all. I paid 55p for it, plus £3 postage, I think. To be honest, it was a gamble more than anything. A 55p gamble. I guess I'll show you. Hang on, let me get it out. Right, so here we go. GTA 3 on the PS2. The case is actually reasonable. It's quite good for its age. There is unfortunately no map included in this. I'll flick through the instructions. You can or the gangs. But aye, there's no map included in this, which I was a wee bit annoyed about. But for 55p, what do you expect? And the actual quality of the disc is horrendous. So it was a wee bit of a punt, I know that. But no wonder it was selling for 55p. It might, I don't know if I'll be able to trade that in at 6 or CX rather. Might just be, I don't know. I'll keep it. I'll maybe get the disc cleaned on it at some point. Apart from that, I don't even know why the guys fucking sold it on eBay. It's really, it looks unplayable. Who knows? Right, these last two games are PS1 games, and definitely retro. So what one do we go for first? There's a bit of noise outside, there's some work going on. I think we'll go with this one first. Let me get this out here, back in a second. Right, so I've opened the both of these now, and driver one. It's not Black Label, unfortunately. So, as I said, you're settling for what you can get. It is factory sealed. There is PlayStation. Don't know if you can see it. It's quite hard to see. You can see it there. It's in very good condition. There's no cracks or anything on the case. And aye, I paid. Where's my wee list? I don't know if I've put it on it, to be honest. Nope, I've not put it on it. I think I paid 60 quid for this, and I'll just show you the other one now as well. Duke Nukem, Time to Kill. Again, there's a crack on the case there, but it's factory sealed. There's a wee crack here. Yeah, I think I paid 50, 60 for this as well. But it is in good condition. It's no mint, but it's in good condition, apart from the couple of cracks on the front. So aye, that's my game collection so far. And I do plan on adding to it over time, but the past 2-3 months I've spent too much money on all this, so I'm kind of trying to cut back now, get games cheaper. But as I says, I'm only interested in factory sealed games. That running. Anything other than that, then I'm not going to bother with it. I don't see the value in it. Even, I mean, people do collect opened games and used games, and they do go up in value, but I don't really. Me personally, I prefer unopened, factory sealed, unused things. You pay a bit more for them, but at the long term, the value will go up on them more than what they would if it was used. That's my assumptions anyway. So right, anyway, I'm going ahead. Thanks for watching the video. That's all my games just now. Once I get another sort of collection together, I'll put another sort of video together with that. So until next time, take it easy guys, peace out.